everyone, as mentioned in yesterday's video, today's and tomorrow's videos are relatively serious. This one's more serious than tomorrow's, and I'll give you guys a bit of a backstory if you've not been paying attention, but if you've been paying attention you probably know what this is all about. This week, a prominent YouTuber has been arrested for child porn. Now, this 24-year-old has 444,000 subscribers currently. I don't know if that's going to go down, it probably will do. But I found out about this through Phil, as per usual, and it seems to be indicative of a bigger problem we have on YouTube, where you've got some YouTubers that are using the fame to further their own goals, to do illegal activities and to hurt children. Obviously this is probably the biggest YouTuber that's been accused of this, and also may accuse Onision of this, but I don't. With Onision, he's not really a pedophile, he just doesn't seem to know what boundaries are. There's a difference, and what he does is technically not illegal. It's immoral, but it's not illegal. This is illegal. Right. For those of you that are unaware, I'll give you a bit of a backstory. Austin Jones, a prominent YouTuber, like I said, with just under 600,000 subscribers, was arrested this week on charges of child pornography. Now, this has come about because it has been revealed that he's using his fame to get fans, teen fans like 13, 14, 15, to send him twerking videos in various states of undress. By the way, if I'm looking at the side, it's because I've got notes. I'll go into why this is illegal in a moment, but let's just go into a bit more in depth. I will link Phil's video up in the iCard, because he actually does go into, not graphic content, but he does read out some of the messages between Jones and the people he's talking to, and a lot of the time he literally manipulates them. And he'll say, if you're my biggest fan, you'll do this. Say your age in the videos, and well, if you don't want to do that, then maybe you're not my biggest fan type thing. He literally does every manipulative trick in the book to get them to do it. He makes them do it despite knowing their age and despite them not wanting to do it. On numerous of the screenshots I've seen, they're like, but I feel really stupid, I don't think I should be doing this, and he doesn't seem to care. He literally wants what he wants, and he has admitted to pleasuring himself to these videos. So, right, okay, now we'll go into specifics. Why is it characterised as child porn? Child porn is basically any recordings or still images of anyone under the age of 18 in an explicit or sexual circumstance. Most people know twerking is a very sexual dance, and seeing anybody under the age of 18 do it makes me cringe to no end. So I understand why people want to do it. It's fun to do, you know, you see some of your favourite celebrities doing it, fine, but just because Nicki Minaj does it every day, all day, doesn't mean that it's the right thing for a kid to do. And again, on this one, I'll also link you to Thursday's video. I'm just remembering because I'm recording this on a Thursday night, so I've just made it go live. I'll link that up above, and that's sort of goes into why, to me, celebrities aren't role models. But again, now, in these videos, he's not just asking them to twerk with trousers on or pants or jogging pants or shorts. He would get them to do it with nothing on. And I mean nothing. And yes, it is still characterised as child porn if the child is the one that's doing the recording. It's the reason why people that are like 17 that are sexting the boyfriends who are like 19 and they send them inappropriate images. That is distribution of child porn because they're under 18. Let's go into why it's bad, because some people will be thinking, yeah, but if the teen wants to do it, yeah, but the teen doesn't want to do it in this instance. They're saying, I don't feel comfortable. Are you sure that this is right? You know, I'm sure that I should be doing this. And he literally just pushes them and pushes and pushes until they say, fine, 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 I'll do it. So, in this case, an adult, 24 years old, is using position of power and fame to get minors to record videos that are deemed explicit. They include nudity, as I've mentioned, even if they are reluctant to do so. He has admitting to pleasuring himself to them, as I've already said. We have no idea if he's uploaded these videos into forums or websites for all like-minded men, which then puts him into the frame of distribution of child porn. Now, that is slightly different, but both are still damaging to the child. This will affect the minor's self-esteem, whether they're a teen, child, whatever. It will affect their self-esteem, it will affect the trust in people. He's very catty and nasty when he does it. Let's see if I can find... Having multiple phones comes in handy because I can't use my normal phone because that's currently what's controlling the camera. But yeah, when I found out about this through Phil, I literally felt sick because this is the biggest YouTuber so far that's been found to be doing this, and I do know there will be more about, and I do know that there will be more that are doing stuff to harm children, and they're oh, this is one. How about after each one I'll make a video of me talking and telling you what I liked about it. Look, you're really nice and everything, and I love you a lot, but no, I don't want to, and I'm just not comfortable. It's late and cold, and I still have homework. Really? Yes, and I'm truly sorry, but I can't do it. Wait, now I'm in an even worse mood. I'm so sorry, I just can't. This is another one. I can't twerk, no point in trying. Even if it's bad, I like it. Bro, I'm scared. Why? I'm watching the marked ones. Never seen it. It will be amazing to meet you. You're amazing. So, you should twerk now. How do I know it's really you? Because it is. How do I know that? If you twerk, I'll make a video saying your name. Nope. Follow me on Twitter and I believe you. Will you do it then? I know some people may, or I've not heard it yet, but I know there will be some people, I won't go into names, that may say, yeah, but Onision did things like this. No. What Onision did wasn't illegal because there was nothing explicit about it. Now, there are issues with what Onision did, and I'm never going to give him a pass on that ever, because it just doesn't mean that what Onision did is wrong in every sense of the word. He is one of the most horrible men I've ever come across. But this guy's worse, a lot worse. Onision has never used the photos that were put on his forum for sexual gratification. While he does have a penchant for people younger than him, I've not heard of him go as young as 13, 14. 17, 16, yes. Which, yes, is bad because he's in his early 30s, but at the end of the day, it's different. Also, he's not committing child porn. Like I said, he does skate on what is legal, and I'll link that video up above. He likes to skate on the legality of things. However, this is just purely wrong. He's admitted to doing it. He's admitted to his wrongdoings. I don't know how it came about. I don't know if one of the people that he spoke to spoke up, and that's how everything came to a head. I'm not sure, but this is worse than. God, I hate to say this. According to OmniPolitics, and despite the fact that there was speculation that there was a guy that had been arrested who looked like OmniPolitics, it wasn't. I'll link Andy's video on that up above, because it came up that he was arrested, and then Andy said no, it's not, it's a different person. So I'll link that video up. I'll link the two videos up above, actually. But he said that although he has these feelings and thoughts, he's never acted upon them. This is acting upon those feelings and thoughts. This is very similar to what you know, the men that your parents warn you about, that's going to talk to you on the internet and pretend they were a 13-year-old girl type thing. That's what this is reminiscent of, and it is wrong in every sense of the word. And it gives YouTubers a bad name. We don't know, and this just proves it, that there's a lot of things we don't know about people. That's one of the reasons why I'm of the mindset that just because you're a celebrity or a YouTube personality doesn't mean that I'm literally going to hand everything over to you, because that isn't going to work, and I think it isn't going to happen. While there are YouTubers I respect, and there are YouTubers that I look up to, they're not my role models and they're not my idols. My role model is my mother. Like I said, I'll link Thursday's video up above about that, because I'll go into a bit more detail. But this just proves that role models aren't always what they seem, which is why I don't believe anybody that's famous should be a role model. But we're just waiting to see what happens with this story. I've got a funny feeling it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. That more and more is going to come out. And one of my other major worries is that this is symptomatic of a problem that we're not aware of, that other YouTubers are doing the exact same thing. I just hope it isn't, you know, some of the top YouTubers, because that would crush a lot of people. There's a lot of people look up to big YouTubers, and people might say, yeah, but there's only a 10-year age gap. Now, age gap to me isn't a big thing, because there's 8 years between me and my husband. He's 8 years older than I am. However, when me and my husband got together, I was 27, 28, and he was in his he was 35, 36. So that's a big difference from 14 and 24. So, like I said, as much as I dislike Onision, this is a lot worse than anything he's ever done. Meaning that he's never done anything of this calibre. Yes, everything that he did with Billy was horrific and horrible and illegal, but at the end of the day, that's time for Billy to sort out. All that needs to be sorted out between them. It needs to be sorted out. She wants to do, she can't press charges on him. However, that was a relationship, and she was of legal age consent to a relationship. To our knowledge, there was nothing sexual recorded, so there was no child porn laws broken. Because although she is of the age of consent for sex in Washington, I think, yeah, 16, which is what it is here. She's at the age of consent for a relationship, but she can't consent to pornographic images or videos. Some people might view that as strange, but it's just the laws that are in place. Like I say, hopefully he said everything that needs to be said and there isn't anything else that's going to come out, but I've got a bad feeling that that's not the case. So I'm going to edit this video probably tomorrow, because I want to record another one. Then I'm probably going to crash because I've not been so well this week. So with that being said, I'll catch you tomorrow where I talk about somebody else with the last name Jones. Be safe, have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.